celebrating our 30th birthday, some friends and I planned a 3-week journey across Europe. The trip was timed to perfection, with Amsterdam as our midway point. The city was famous for its canals, culture, and the tantalizing legality of magic truffles, a birthday gift to ourselves. On our first day in the charming Dutch city, we visited a local head shop and chatted with a friendly and knowledgeable staff member. They recommended Hawaiians the most potent truffles in stock. 4 22-gram packs were selected as we aimed to share a transformative experience. Our home base, an apartment we had rented, was where our adventure with the magic truffles began. In the early afternoon, we decided to brew 2 of the 4 packs of High Hawaiians into a soothing tea. We each sipped the brew, excitedly anticipating the trip that awaited us. However, much to our surprise, the effects were rather mild. A subtle body, high and giggly sensations, but nothing to write home about. Disappointed but not deterred, we decided to head out for a birthday meal that evening. Dinner was delightful, filled with laughter, good food, and a few drinks. Returning to our cozy apartment, we found ourselves in a tipsy, mellow mood. In this merry state, my brother and I decided to finish off the remaining truffles, consuming a hefty 22-gram pack each. The daytime experience had been underwhelming, and we hoped to achieve a more profound effect by taking the remaining truffles. We naively assumed that the head shop truffles must be much less potent than the dried mushrooms we were accustomed to. Swiftly, we gobbled them down, oblivious to the mind-bending journey that awaited us. Our friends chose not to partake, so it was just the 2 of us. Still unaware of the roller coaster ride we were about to take, we settled in, fully expecting a more potent but manageable trip. It didn't take long for the world around us to warp and shift. Soon, our apartment became an enchanting cartoon wonderland. The colors were vivid and the walls pulsed with life. The very air around us seemed to hum with vibrant energy. Our giggles grew into uncontrollable laughter as the world continued to transform before our eyes. Overwhelmed by the intensity, we retreated to our bedrooms, hoping to understand how deep the rabbit hole went. In the dim light, I closed my eyes, and instantly, my mind catapulted into hyperspace. Fractals danced before me, intricate and infinitely detailed. I lost all sense of self, becoming one with the universe, dissolving into the unfathomable, infinite cosmos. As the intensity of the trip reached its peak, I felt that the boundaries of consciousness were melting away. I became convinced that if I thought hard enough, I could communicate telepathically with my brother. We are all one consciousness, after all. With all my mental might, I focused on the message. If you can hear me, go out into the hallway. Almost instantly, he emerged from his room, and I was stunned. The feeling of connection was so profound that I believed I had successfully communicated with him through the power of thought. My mind whirled with the possibilities of this newfound ability, but my euphoria was short-lived when my brother casually mentioned he had just been to the bathroom, dashing my telepathic dreams. Disoriented and bewildered, I pondered the nature of reality. I asked myself, am I dreaming? The apartment continued to shift and twist, defying the laws of physics. Reality warped and weaved, and I couldn't discern whether I was in a dream or a parallel universe. After what felt like an eternity, the trip began to wane. We gradually reacquainted ourselves with the ordinary world, and our sense of time and space began to stabilize. Slowly but surely, we regained our grip on reality, our once cartoonish surroundings slowly returning to their familiar state. We shared our experiences with laughter and disbelief, marveling at the journey we had been on.